Just chaos. Hey there, it's Claire and welcome to my YouTube channel. I've been wanting to say that for a very long time. So in today's video, I'm gonna be answering your questions. I'm using my old phone to get the questions from because I'm currently filming on my new phone. So let's get to it. Okay, so I kind of put the questions in like different categories so it'll be more organized and a good flow for the video. Okay, so question number 1, what do you want to study? So for those of you that don't know, I recently graduated high school. So I'm living la vida loca. Why did I say that? Anyway, I really love film and like, you know, directing and like screenplays and all that kind of stuff. But I'm kind of scared that I won't end up finding a job, and yeah. So I would like to study film and directing, but I'll probably end up studying doing a degree in visual communications, a degree that includes photography, graphic design, illustration, all that kind of stuff for digital marketing. Next question, advice for someone who's still in high school. Don't wait till the last minute to like pick your marks up, because what I did is I was like, oh yeah, this started in grade 10 for me. Next year I'm really gonna pick up my marks, you know, I'm gonna get myself together. Next year, and it was always next year until I got to matric and there was no next year. So make sure you work hard the entire time. Be consistent. Give it your all, because in the end you'll see that it'll pay off. Don't leave things till the last minute. Don't leave things till the last minute. Listen, don't leave things till the last minute. I took art and you can't do that for art. I'm sure you can't do that for other subjects either, but don't do it. Don't leave things until the last minute. Okay, the next school related question is, did you get a bachelor's pass and how can I get an A for a PAT for art? Okay, so yes, I did get a bachelor's pass with 1 distinction, and you don't really know if you get an A for a PAT in art. And if you don't know what a PAT is, it's basically a practical 24-hour art practical. That's your PAT. I'm gonna explain to you why you don't know if you get an A for your practical part of art. Because when they mark your art, they mark it together. So they don't give you separate marks, because you don't get your marks back. You just get like how much you got as a whole. So it'll be your theory mark and your practical mark combined. That's why you can't get a remark for art, because you don't know, maybe I did poorly in my practical and I got like 90-something% for my theory exam. Because you're right, like you have 2 separate things. So there's no really guaranteed way you can get a high mark for your PAT. Make sure you take advice from your teachers, because they can really guide you, because they have a sense of like what the markers are looking for. And there's always a rubric. Any spare moment you have, do a drawing, do a sketch. So at the end, for your other theme, make sure it's obviously related to your theme. Make sure you have enough drawings to put in your source. Make sure you're trying your best, putting all the work in. The mark that you see on the sheet that you get when you finish matric, when you get your results, is just 1 combined mark. Okay, so the next questions are, well, I think there's about 2 questions around this area. These are style related questions. So this question says, who/what inspires your style? So I don't think I have a specific person that inspires my style, but generally movies are where I get my style inspiration. I love the wardrobe, and like The French Dispatch. After I watched that, I just wanted to like remake myself in like the style side. I can't remember my name, but this one French character, I just loved the whole style, the whole knee-high boots kind of thing she had going on, and just her like makeup too. For a while I was like looking at Clueless, the movie, for style inspo, because I love those outfits. And when I was watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the series, also that's where I got my style inspiration from. And Pinterest. Yeah, you guys, if you know, you know. Okay, the next question, if you could only wear 1 outfit for your entire life, what would it be and why? Oh, this is a good question. What outfit was my favorite? Let's go to my Instagram and see what outfits I posted, and then maybe that can help me decide. Okay, this outfit that I wore, but yeah, I'm wearing my favorite top. It's a crop top and just jeans, which is very basic, but that's my favorite shirt, so that's probably what I'd wear, and with my necklaces and probably rings. So yeah, this one says my favorite song. Oh, I like a lot of different songs. Oh, currently the song that I listen to a lot that I love is probably Lover by Taylor Swift. So yeah, I don't listen to a lot of Taylor Swift though, but yeah, I like a bunch of songs all the time and it's always changing, so it'll probably be something different next week. A song that I really liked for a very long time is Remember When by Wallows. Oh, chef's kiss. I love that song, and these days is such a vibe. Okay, so I got this question twice. My favorite book that I've read. Sister has my other book. Oh. Anyway, this is one of my favorite books that I've read recently. The Hating Game. Oh my gosh, I love this. I finished it in 2 days. It's got a little bit of spice in it. It's a work romance, enemies to lovers. Okay, so my sister had this because I was lending to her, but this book is so good. The writing, it's called The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. It's very thick, but oh my gosh, the writing is so lovely, and the storyline is just amazing. If you like sort of female protagonists, and you just the descriptions, it really takes you to the place. So basically, I'm gonna explain this book. I already basically explained the other one, kind of summary, but this book is about a girl who makes a deal with the devil basically, and she lives forever basically. But the thing is, nobody can I hope I'm not spoiling this. Is that what it says on the back? Oh yeah, basically she lives forever, but nobody remembers who she is. And it's such a lovely story. It takes you to when she was like born in France in like 1714, so it takes you like way back. So yeah, I highly recommend this book. And if you like enemies to lovers, like a good like not light read, but if you want some spice too. Okay, next question. Favorite cuisine of food? I think I'm gonna have to go with Mexican. I know if you know me, you're probably like, what are you talking about, Claire? Mexican? But I feel like I eat a lot of Mexican food. So I like quesadillas, I like tacos, I like burritos. That's basically it. This will lead on to the next question, which is, what's your favorite food? Sushi. Definitely, I can eat that every day, all day. People that like sushi, I love you guys. You got taste. Next question. Favorite movie? My favorite movie right now is probably The French Dispatch. Directed by Wes Anderson. It's got Timothée Chalamet, it's got Bill Murray, it's got Saoirse Ronan, but she has like a very minor role. Though she'd have a big role. But this movie is basically about like this newspaper, The French Dispatch, and it's like different segments of the newspaper and what that entails. It's a very long movie, but it's amazing. It's amazing, and I just love the cinematography, the acting. Wes Anderson is my favorite director, so yeah. What am I reading right now? Okay, so right now I'm reading Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, and I love the movie. I love period dramas. Like, you have no idea how much I love. Oh, this video is gonna be so chaotic. Other movies that I love, Pride and Prejudice, definitely. The Keira Knightley version. The Keira Knightley version, I don't know why I love the book, is one of my favorite movies. I am reading this because I don't know what it is, what makes me feel like this, but when I watch a movie without reading the book, I just feel bad. I'm not that far. This is where I am. I'm not that far in because it's gonna probably take me a really long time to read this, because it's a classical, but I still want to finish it. This question says, a book or movie that you hated but everybody loves. Grease. That's the movie. I hated it. I only hated this movie because of the ending. Because why did she have to change her whole self, her whole wardrobe, her whole like personality for a guy? That didn't add up to me. I was like, this question says, a lazy meal to make. Chicken pops. We get these like frozen ones that you can just pop in the air fryer, and that's anytime I'm feeling lazy, that's what I make. And the one time I made this really good sauce that I put on it, but like a story where I made it. It was delicious. Yummy. Something you wish you could try but they don't sell it in South Africa. Well, I think they do sell it. I know there's like a site, not a Korean site. They sell like these Korean foods and snacks, like to sell it like in South Africa. and they're based in Cape Town. I really want to try tteokbokki. I don't know if I'm butchering that, but yeah, they rice cakes in like a soup stew kind of thing. Yeah, that's what I really want to try. Would you rather turn invisible or read minds? I'd love to be invisible, but I don't really hear someone talking about me and then I'm standing right there and they have no idea, but that would be fun. Then I could sneak out the house. Not that I want to sneak out the house. I'm a good child. I would rather read minds, definitely. So I can know what people are thinking. Like if you're talking to someone and you're wondering, do they like me? What are their ulterior motives? You know, what do they actually think of this outfit? Are they lying to me? Are they? Who's your favorite music band? Wallows. They have a lot of my favorite songs. My mom loves them. I introduced her to them. What's one thing you regret in life? Oof, getting the heavy questions. Probably not going out a lot during high school. Because my parents are strict, I didn't really ask them and I knew that they know. So now that I'm like 18 and I can go to clubs and stuff, I'm kind of scared because of COVID. So I regret not going out more. How would I know that there was a pandemic that's gonna come around? I know I'm gonna eventually be able to go out, but now like I'm just like wishing that's what I did. That's what I regret not doing. Are you an introvert or extrovert or both? I am both. I can't remember what my results were for the, I think it was INT something. So that means I'm an introvert. I think of myself as both because I love going out and like seeing people. Just thought of someone specific. I like going out and hanging out with my friends, but eventually my social battery does run out. I get relieved when plans get cancelled sometimes. And I like staying in by myself. I like hanging out by myself in my room and watching like series and movies. So I'd like to say I'm more introvert than extrovert, but if you meet me and be like, I had no idea, I thought you were an extrovert. Yeah, I tend to talk a lot when I'm comfortable around people and when I'm in a comfortable situation, but I can be shy. Next question. What's your thoughts on atheism? Okay, I was raised in a Catholic household. My thoughts on atheism is, and my thoughts on just religion in general, is that you can't tell someone what they believe in. They can only choose that for themselves. So if you want to be an atheist, be an atheist. I'm not going to tell you what you believe in or what you should believe in because that's your own opinion. I can't, because if I'm going to force you into a religion, you're not going to want to be there. You're going to hate it. You're going to start resenting it. So I think choose the path that's most comfortable and what's right for you. That's my opinion. Oh, and if you don't want to follow anything, then don't. That was the question. If you don't want to believe in anything, that's fine. What makes you happy? What makes me happy? Marvel. If you know me, you know that I'm a huge Marvel fan. Next question. What's your favorite routine? I don't know what that means. My favorite routine. Getting ready for bed. If that's a routine. I do skincare twice a week. I exfoliate. This is the exfoliator that I use for my skin. I exfoliate twice a week on a Monday night and a Friday night because I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, this works wonders for my skin. I don't know if you guys can. Right now, I don't know what's going on, but my skin is like, there's like a few spots. So I think I'm on the cusp of breaking out. I just had my period, so I can kind of explain things. This is how my skin looks. It's pretty clear. It's really clear actually. And I have oily skin. Going back to the actual routine, when I used to have candles. That's what the wine bottles were were for. They had candles on them. I used to put on my sunset lamp. It's like a blue purpley kind of color, and I used to put I used to light my candles, and I used to watch a series. I used to play music, and that was just really like, I felt like so luxurious when I did that because I had like a proper night routine. And then I'd exfoliate and then wash my face, and then I'd sit and listen to music or watch a movie before I went to bed. I say that in the past tense because my candles are finished and I haven't done that in a while, but I need to buy more candles and I'll start doing that again. The question was, my favorite MCU film was probably Civil War. I love that movie. I watch it over and over again, but I also watch Age of Ultron a lot. That was the last question. So thank you so much for watching this video. I did ramble a lot. I went off track quite a few times, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you're interested in following me on Instagram. Yeah, I'm gonna put it somewhere here. Please subscribe. I'm gonna make a lot more content. Let me know if there's anything specific you want me to like make a video for, and I will try my best to do that. But I will be doing more videos, style, inspiration, kind of DIY, because I have like kind of a thing planned, and baking videos. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you guys. I will be reading the comments if you want to comment something. Okay.